Hi, Elaine Sanderson here, and this new case study reveals how to clinch a ton of wedding and event bookings and explode your venue business with simple Facebook ads, with no expensive and untargeted marketing ways such as wedding fairs, Groupon, Google Ads, where it can be really hard to track your return on investment. So I'm guessing that most of you out there running wedding venues or event venues or high-end restaurants, you spend money on marketing, and you may have tried and tested many things such as Google Ads, wedding fairs, leaflets, magazines, billboards, mail drops, and many of you rely on referrals and word of mouth. And many of you may have even tried Facebook ads or hired somebody to do your Facebook ads for you, and you've either failed miserably or you've had limited success. Now, that's not your fault, and the reason it's not your fault is because there's definitely an information overload out there, and there's misinformation out there on how to run Facebook ads for like a local venue such as yourselves. So you're brilliant at what you do running your business, but you're not really expected to be a marketing expert as well. So this is for you. This case study is for you. If you offer wedding venue services or high-end restaurant services, or you have to sort of book out your events through your venue, and you need a constant stream of quality, well-paid bookings. And you might be fed up of getting inconsistent leads and inquiries from the other marketing ways I've mentioned, and it can be really hard to track your return on investment. The money you put in, are you really getting what you need out? And you may feel you're paying way too much for your marketing, and you need fresh inquiries into your business every day. This is for you if you do need those fresh inquiries every day. It's your bloodline. And you may be on Groupon and offering huge discounts and feel you're giving too much away to clinch your bookings you need. And after you've paid the commission to Groupon, you may be feeling, what am I really left with? Is there a better way? So my goal today is to show you the only way to quickly and consistently clinch those bookings, grow your business with targeted, trackable, cheaper, exclusive to you leads throughout the largest growing platform out there today, Facebook and Instagram. And all your clients are on Facebook and Instagram. It is the fastest growing platform and a very social platform for your business. Your exact audience is on these platforms, and it's very easy to tap into them because you are in a very social industry. So a little bit about myself. My name's Elaine Sanderson, and I used to run wedding photography courses in the UK all across the country with high-end photographers at venues just like yours, so I do understand the business you're in. I now co-run Sanderson Windows in Chesterfield, so we do run a window business. I generate all the leads and do all the marketing for my husband's business, and I also run a Zing lead agency where I help businesses like yourself pull in those inquiries and get good quality, high paying bookings. And my Zing lead agency and my business experience and marketing experience started out years ago. So I'm a Facebook ads expert, and I'm also an author, a blog author, and I'm a coach and a speaker at events, and I run worldwide webinars on all things marketing, shall I say. So what's the main problem for wedding venues, event venues and restaurants? Well, I see the main problem is having to get a stream of bookings to fill your venue on day in, day out, and paying for marketing that is so expensive and hard to justify, and it's not exclusive to you and your business, and getting the right clients that can afford your venue. So the old solution is magazine advertising. It can be very hard and very expensive, very hard because it's not targeting. The magazines go out to hundreds, thousands of people who may not be looking for services that you offer. And leaflets and word of mouth. Again, word of mouth's great, but it doesn't happen all the time. Once somebody gets married, we're hoping they're not going to get remarried. So repeat business can be a bit of a problem. So leaflets can be untargeted, and you really cannot gauge your return. Posting on social media, well, at one point we hired a social media manager. We paid £300 a month to post on our page, and the fact is not everybody sees your post. In fact, Facebook only show anywhere from 2 to 5% of your likes, any of the posts. You have to either boost your post, which this is not what this is about. We don't boost posts because that has limited effect as well. But you may be out there spending money on a social media manager and really wondering what the results are. You really pulling in the results you need? Google Ads, yes, I do know a fair bit about Google Ads, but it can be quite techy and it can be out of the question for a local business. It's high cost, it's hard to learn, and it can be a little bit risky if you don't know what you're doing. And you're also not paying for the leads, you're paying for clicks through to your website, and it can be expensive. Just clicks, not leads. And local SEO, well, you may be in an area where there's a lot of competition and you may not know all the tricks about SEO. You might have hired somebody, found limited results, again, costs you money. But the fact is, it can take time and effort, and you're not going to get those leads today. You might be looking 6 months, a year down the line if you put in the effort to rank on Google. You may try Groupon. Obviously, we talked about reducing prices and giving commission. And is that working for you? And also, you may be doing wedding fairs where you're not really exclusive because there's other venues there. Obviously, the good wedding fairs cost money. And do you really know your return on your investment? Now, at one point for our local business, I tried all of these things, costing a fortune for magazines, leaflets, paying a social media manager. We did a mail drop, which cost a fortune, and only 3 jobs actually covered our costs, so we didn't make. And at one point our local business was such a low, trying all these things, that I couldn't even pay for the shopping in Morrison's. Every card was turned down, and that was the lowest point of our local business, and I had to get my father-in-law to bail me out. And I made a decision from then that things were going to change. In fact, we even moved the business to a different area because I thought maybe it's the area that's really making things not work for us. It was a combination of all these expensive marketing ways that weren't targeted, and we couldn't gauge the return. The new solution, well, a friend at that point told me about Facebook marketing and auto Facebook messaging with auto bots, messenger bots they're called. And at the time I was a little bit skeptical, but I do clench my teeth and try everything out there. That's why I regard myself as a marketing expert today. I tried the Facebook marketing and the ads, and it failed miserably. Again, I heard that people were making it work, so I eventually invested in a local business Facebook advertising course where I really learned all the nuances I was doing wrong, all the problems I was all the kind of things I was doing wrong effectively, and I faced every problem head on. And I am now part of an international mastermind group, and I cracked the code. Facebook marketing, it's fairly straightforward, but you do have to know certain rules and what you're doing. So the new solution is really Facebook advertising. A few results I've achieved for some of my businesses out there: 50 inquiries this month alone, got another 30 people through my door. After working with Elaine, I spend $250 a month on ads and get 50 inquiries. I'm so grateful. Paul Marcus. Again, Sarah Christine, I've seen the light. I'm making way more money now than I was before. Another testimonial. This is just to show you how it works for different industries. This is a experiment I did for our local restaurant. We got them 87 leads in a 2-week period, and costing £2.42 a lead. That's proper leads coming into the business. That's the name, the email, the phone number of that interested person. And just to show you another industry, to show it can work for you, very easily for you, because I'll tell you why in a minute, how these differ from yours. A cleaning business, 29 results in 7 days at a lead cost of £5.22. So we know exactly where our money's going. We know exactly how much every customer or inquiry is costing us. Windows and doors. This is my husband's local business. And now I must admit, you probably think windows and doors isn't very exciting. And that's why I'm going to say how it can work so well for you in the wedding venue, event venue and high-end restaurant niche. 49 results in a 14-day period, bringing in a revenue of £124,745. Now, breaking that down, we got 49 leads, and out of that 20 booked appointments, and out of that 8 closed orders, anywhere from 1,200 up to 45,000, bringing in that revenue. And we get the full name, we get the email, the telephone and the postcode, and we can market to them again and again. I now feel fully accountable. I'm in control. I know what I'm paying for, and I know with my clients, I know what they're paying for. We're not paying for some random click or some leaflet that's gone into a house that's not interested. Now I've shown you results. that really work for a non-social business. Windows and doors, you must admit, are pretty non-social businesses. Yours, however, in the wedding photography niche, the wedding venue niche, shall I say, the wedding venue or the event venue, imagine the results you can get for your industry, which is totally social. If it works for us in windows and doors, it so 100% will work for you in your social industry. A review for Elaine Sanderson. It's been a pleasure to work with Elaine as a small startup to a company that now has a 4-week waiting list for our services. That's Willowstone in Chesterfield. So this new way is simple. It's way more targeted. It's way cheaper, way easier, so exclusive to you, and very easy to track your return on investment. And it's super quick. So if you're needing those inquiries literally today, tomorrow, we can get you those inquiries today, tomorrow. It's a super quick way of getting those customers through the door when you need them the most. So in a nutshell, it's using the fastest growing platform, Facebook and Instagram, where everybody is these days, and it's using a very specific unorthodox method, not just posting. I do get people saying, I tried Facebook ads before. When we delve further, it's not the way we use. We do use a very specific way. This is how it works. We get a targeted Facebook ad. We do know how to target your market. Within Facebook, we grab the potential client's details, and then it goes straight through to your systems, either on your computer or your phones. You get the name, email, telephone, and any information you need about that client. We can set it up for you. With one client, we'd get their postcode because that's very relevant to that client, straight through to your phone. So in a nutshell, that's how we work. So how can we help you, and why are we different to other agencies? Well, we will target your ideal customer. I've been in the wedding photography niche, so it's different to the wedding venue, but I do understand, and we do understand the market. We do know how to target your ideal customer and not just a maybe customer. We'll manage the whole campaign where you get all your inquiries sent to your phone or your computer via our app that we give you for free, and we get you to set up and download it onto your systems. And the app makes it all so easy to manage. I am not the most organised of people, but it's so easy to manage. You can't forget a lead, you're reminded to chase them, and you can call and text and email directly from the app. You're not having to do you literally do it all internally from the app. You're not having to get your phone and pick it up and remember the number or write it down. You even get reminders to contact them, so you cannot forget. And weekly reports, so if you have staff that do the chasing for you and chase your leads, weekly report on how responsive they've been. Have they left it a day or a week, or have they got on the case straight away, literally the minute the lead comes in? Very useful. So you get your own app and all the inquiries come in via your phone. And this is what it looks like inside the app. So we've got the customers or the inquiries, the leads on the left hand side, and when you click into one of them, you can see the buttons where you call, text, and you can preset the text and the email messages, so you don't even have to keep writing those out. How good's that? All your details are there. So would you like help doing this? Well, today I've got something very special to offer you. I would like you to book a free strategy call with me right now, so I can show you, I can look at your venue or your restaurant, help you come up with a plan of action. Now, some of you may think, well, I want to do this myself. Well, that's fine. I will give you advice on how to do this. You're on your own, and there's absolutely no risk to you. So if you want to do it on your own, I will give you advice, and all I ask for in exchange is a testimonial to say that I've helped you. Obviously, if you feel I've helped you. Or some of you may want a done for you service, and we can do that obviously as well. But to be totally honest with you, if you want a done for service, I do obviously have to charge for my services, and I'm paid on results only, so there's actually no risk to yourself. But I'm happy to help you with your own plan of action for free in exchange for your testimonial. But we can only talk to a limited number. I only work with one in your area, only one company or one business in your industry. So be quick, and if you want to do this, book now. So literally click on the link below, you'll see a calendar, choose your time slot, we'll get pinged with your details, and I so look forward to speaking to you on the other side. So thank you for listening.